3, 2, 1. Welcome to a very special edition of Some Nerd Stuff. We're always trying new things. We're always pushing the P, as the kids say. And today is our
the P. It's
guess.
just P.
Well, okay. I'm Nate.
Singular P.
Once again, Trey Day. Right here. It's Trey. Trey all day. What's wrong? Is your ear okay? Are you pushing P in your ear?
Doesn't look like that.
And I'm sorry that the cameras are weird. We're doing new things. Today, via Zoom, for the first time on the podcast, we're able to do this. Eric's back. He's not dead. He's back.
I yet live.
He's from an undisclosed location in his bunker, which is Corona-proof.
As you can see, I am not dead.
We have like 5 HEPA filters in between the walls. I'm set. We're good.
And I told him earlier, I'm just so jealous. Like, he just set up his shit and he has his computer in his background, and it's literally one of those beautiful PCs I've ever seen. He's like, does this look good? Everything look fine?
Everything look good?
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of here. If you don't get the fuck out of here with that.
It's going to be on the screen. It's going to go bam. But that's got to be one of the saddest memes ever.
What? Which meme?
The one that I just said, it was from Black Panther. And remember when he got pushed into the ocean by Killmonger?
When Killmonger got pushed in the ocean?
No, when Black Panther got pushed into the water by Killmonger after the challenge.
Yeah.
He comes back and he says, "As you can see, I am not dead." But now he's dead.
Now he's not alive anymore. Thanks for bringing up that really, really sad shit. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, I had to. It's gonna be.
People don't forget.
So for the people at home, we're not using the device we're recording on to do the Zoom. So when you see us look down, we're looking at Eric on our computer screen. So just if you're wondering, like, why are they just looking down? What's going on? I have it. One day I think I'll have it like.
We are recording this on over a giant pool of alligators.
Yeah, so it's really intense.
They keep trying to jump up.
We're in Florida.
While we're doing it.
So you keep your eyes off them for like just a second. They're gonna get you.
They're gonna get these toes. So there are some big things that just happened, and this is a reason why we're doing something like this. So when some big news happens, we can get together really quickly because we all have jobs and lives and stuff, and so this will make it a lot easier. So there was a really cool. I didn't even know it was happening until a few hours before a Nintendo Direct, as the world knows now.
Was it cool though?
It was cool. It was cool because I didn't have any expectations. Like I found out at 10 in the morning on Spawn Wave, hey, there's one today. I was like, oh, usually I'll see the.
Now you understand my movie watching experience.
Okay, you win this round.
Well, I've been adamant about it, and I always get shit for it. That's why.
I don't give you shit. I understand what you're doing.
What's this movie about? Oh, I don't know. You going to go watch it? Yeah, sure. I don't even know what it is. Sure, let's go.
Some nerd culture is impossible for me to miss because I'm on YouTube, which I don't know how I missed a Direct. Did you hear about it the day before, Eric?
Oh, yeah. I heard about it instantly through Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter.
I might have known through Twitter. I forget. My Twitter is a lot of crazy stuff. It's a lot of basketball.
He's on black people Twitter, so.
Sometimes it crosses over onto black Twitter. But mostly it's like sports. There's a lot of sports Twitter and of the different teams I follow. Then there's some music Twitter. And then I follow an account called Best Fights at schools and stuff. So that account be popping.
Dang, fights at schools? That has to be illegal to record.
Oh, it probably is.
Oh.
And then beat 'em ups, follow him. So since I follow him and had that engagement,
Eric hasn't even been around for the.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me finish the story.
Okay.
I get that engagement, so I get a bunch of other Nintendo people popping up, like Spawn Wave and stuff. So my Twitter is just a whole bunch of things. Every time I refresh, it's something different.
All the nerds are on Twitter.
Yeah,
like none of them are on Instagram or anything. They're all on Twitter. We're on Instagram.
Oh, Madden's a big part of my Twitter too.
Oh, I bet that's exciting.
Sometimes
it's not.
Well, also it's just the community. Pretty much talking about how much they hate EA. So that's very entertaining. Very entertaining.
So you missed on the channel this guy over here. I don't know if you remember the last time you were here, we were talking about that he's been waiting for like a month for his Nintendo Grip for his OLED.
Yes.
So it came in, and this guy, he's like, I really, really, really want to do like an unboxing of it, and I haven't done anything like that in a really long time. And I was like, all right, we'll get it done. So we shot an unboxing video. We posted it on the channel, and he tagged. I don't know if he tagged Beat 'em Ups in the Twitter or something.
I added him,
and he shouted us out on his Twitter. Beat 'em Ups.
He reposted it.
All right.
Talked about it, and then he commented on the video.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He commented on the video, which is big. It's big for us. Big for us.
We'll get there one day, and that's gonna be part of the story.
It was starred Trey, but you know what? Produced by Nathan.
Who knew about that though?
But I was like, wow, people like real people looked at our video.
For whatever
It's very
reason.
strange.
Senpai finally noticed me.
Right. I have good luck with stuff like that. Like for whatever reason, I don't know.
And then we've reached
I get people to do that, get people to do that. Like
I
people
get people to do things.
I've had an Instagram conversation with Kevin Durant. Like,
Oh yeah, that's weird. On his
Really?
real account, on his real account or his fake account.
no, on his real
Oh
account.
shit.
That's crazy.
I just DM'd him one day I was in high school waiting for school to start. I just DM'd him some BS about his height because it's like a NBA controversy.
Mm-hmm.
And he answered my DM and we had a little conversation about it. Like it was like 12 messages max. But
That's still crazy.
Kevin
I've
Durant.
never had 12
Yeah.
messages with anybody who's famous.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
That's weird. Get
That's
him
cool.
to get him to shout out
Right?
my channel.
Like, hey, KB, are you busy?
And then thanks for all the people who are watching the shorts, because I think like our lifetime views are like 30 or 40,000 views or something like that.
Are we at 1 million?
We're gonna get to 1 million if I can keep getting those shorts up there, because people, that's like YouTube's really pushing the shorts right now, like really
Oh, yeah.
intensely, super
TikTok.
intensely. So we're gonna talk
All
about
because of
the
the Clock
direct.
app.
We're gonna talk about the direct. So we're gonna go reveal by reveal. I think there's a lot of really good stuff. I was really excited about a lot of things.
Last time
But
we did this was my worst episode.
was it your worst episode? Well, I
Yeah,
guess we're
dude, I
gonna
don't
just
know
do
what
it
was
in the
going on.
order that IGN has, because it's not the actual order. But so it's going to start with Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Thumbs down.
I'm happy for people who like Xenoblade Chronicles.
People
Yeah.
who want to play
It looks
600 hours
cool.
into a game.
It looks cool. I like playing as is it Shulk? Shulk? How do you say his name?
Yes.
Shulk
Shulk.
on
She-Hulk?
Shulk on Smash.
Wrong property.
Sometimes that's my only connection to some of these characters is from Super Smash Brothers. Like Ness, that's my. I haven't played Earthbound, so that's my
Loch Ness
only.
Monster.
And I haven't played any Fire Emblem games, so. But are you gonna play it?
I
those
haven't
games?
played any of the Xenoblade Chronicles games, so I probably won't.
Who's playing them?
Um,
Why are they so popular?
Oh,
You're not
I
missing
mean, they're
anything.
popular enough. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 sold pretty well on the Switch so far. So I mean, I'm sure that's
was that on Wii U as well? And they ported it. Was that a port?
no. That was Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
For sexy.
This is a Nintendo property.
So
Well, I mean, no, actually, it's not so much X. I think it was 2 that kind of has a lot of
Questionable
risk,
things.
risque stuff, maybe
oh
questionable.
really?
Like
I might have to
scantily
check this out.
clad.
I'm about to check this out. Some anime girls
And now,
on there.
and now he's interested.
Some anime
You're-
girls on there?
You're
Is
part
that
of the
what's going on?
problem. You're part of the problem.
I'm sorry.
I saw this meme that was like, "Oh, you think women or men are stronger than women? Tell me why." In every video game, men have full plates of armor, and women are out there in bikinis still fighting. The
I know,
same
and it's always like, is that lace or is it metal? Like, what's
Yeah.
really happening? Well, in every anime, the girls just have anime outfits, on, or what's it called, the schoolgirl outfits. It's no
Yeah.
armor. What if a magical attack hits them?
That's fine. They bounce back.
They bounce it back.
They be pushing P.
So the next thing in the article is the big reveal, which I told you they're not ready to make another Mario Kart game. We had
No,
this
but they
discussion,
But they did.
But they did it. So
But they
so the
did.
Mario Kart Deluxe
made
gets
2 games.
48 new tracks with paid DLC, and the nail in the coffin of that is that they freaking are putting it for free for the expansion pass people. I was like, thank you, finally some value.
I was gonna say they just needed something to be like, "Hey, you should get this service."
When they said that, I was like, oh yeah, good job.
I'm only
That-
gonna buy
I was
it one
like,
time. I'm
yeah.
only gonna buy the expansion pack though, because I'm not doing nothing else with that.
You are or you're not? Oh yeah, well, you can play them on mine. That's fine. But I'm really
Yeah,
excited.
that was a
Hold on, how
that
does
was a
that work?
smart move.
Because I play them on your account.
You keep moving,
Yeah, I have to move.
but it sounds good when it's closer. I don't know. I don't know how you play my account on your
pushing
thing.
P.
I don't know how that works, but you can just use my Switch.
It works, but I'm saying so it's like different saves. So if you buy it on your system, would you think the 48 new tracks would carry over? Because your Mario Kart game
If I bought it on a new system,
is independent of your Mario Kart game on your.
I don't know.
system.
Is there home systems like on like Xbox?
Yes.
You have to have a home. Yeah. See, there's still a home one. You can't have my.
Yeah, so
No, that's
if
not
you're
what I'm
if you're
saying. So right now on my Switch, I have Mario Kart that you downloaded from your account that's on my Switch through the store, and it's on my Switch.
Okay.
And I play it on your account. So under your account from your store, I play that game. Logs in through your account. But those two saves are independent of each other.
I don't know.
So I'm saying, I wonder if it would carry over those 48 new tracks. Obviously, you're going to get them on your Switch. But I'm saying, everything is under yours. So I'm just wondering if I would get them on my Switch.
There's too many layers to that onion, and I don't have an answer for you.
We need a
do you guys
Nintendo
have
rep,
a family membership
No.
with Nintendo Online?
but
No.
I think that's the only way it's going to actually do it is if you're both under the same family plan. Then you'll be able to share
just have to
the
play it on my
tracks
Switch.
on the different switches.
I never play my Switch anyway. Because mine's a regular Switch and he has an OLED now, so
Yeah, what did I pay for
he
the
doesn't
OLED
want to
for?
play it on mine because mine's
What did
trash.
I pay for the OLED for?
Oh my gosh.
I want to play with your 2003 tablet from Walmart.
Well,
That's a fucked up shit that you just said.
Well, think of
2022
it this
hardware.
way: if you're both playing it on docked, it's going to play the same way.
Yeah, he
But
doesn't play his
I don't
dock.
play
He
dock.
refuses.
I don't even have my
Oh,
dock
there you
plugged
go.
in.
His
I use
dock
my-
is
I
just
use
sitting
my
on the
iPad-
side.
I use my iPad charger to charge my Switch.
You got so many problems.
Does that actually fit? Like, are you able to slot the iPad into the dock and have it charge?
It probably would work, honestly.
Yeah, it would probably.
Yeah, because it's thin enough.
You'd
But-
probably have to put something in it so it doesn't wiggle.
Well, it would just it's just like in there, so like it would just lean forward and lean back.
But you don't want it to lean when it.
Well,
has
that's the
that
thing.
in
How thick is the iPad compared to the Switch?
thick.
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 It's like 2 or 3 iPads, I bet.
It's like two.
It ain't that
Probably
big.
2. Maybe not.
It's like
probably
3 or
2.
4 iPads.
Yeah, just
Well, that
like
bitch is
standing
3 or 4
something together.
iPads thick.
It's maybe like 1.25, 1.5.
Eh,
I guess.
Well, I don't know. I don't have them together a lot, and that would require me to like take my Switch out of the beat 'em up script, and I don't want to do that.
No. Well,
Mostly because it's a
Yeah.
lot of work.
Yeah.
you have so many problems.
Like you should have saw in the unboxing video. I was like, oh, I thought it would just be easy to put it like to slide it in. No, it was not. It was very
Oh
difficult.
yeah,
I was like,
I like clipped. He tried for like 2 minutes, and I just clipped a bunch of things together
Yeah.
of him fumbling around with it.
I was okay. This is not going to be a normal thing.
I was like, oh, this is
And
hilarious.
I just have a question for Satisfy. How come the $19 grip that I bought from Amazon fits perfectly docked, but you guys can't make a grip?
Oh,
that fits
this
docked?
is his new problem. After months of getting it, he's finally like, well, what about this?
Yeah, well, it's a valuable question. Why?
You know what? We'll make another video, and you can send it to him.
Okay. Yeah.
So the one thing that I thought was really impressive with the Mario Kart Deluxe thing is that they have a new Smash Brothers release situation that they're going to try to get us excited about. I don't think it's going to work
Just
as
give us all
well.
48 tracks at once.
No, they're not. They're releasing them over a year and a half.
Yeah, that's
It's like 6 waves, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
So we'll all
I'm
be
not good at
excited.
math, but 6 times 6 is 36.
Oh,
8
is it
times-
8 tracks each wave?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like a cup.
I led this.
So it's like
way.
6 new
I'm
cups.
not good at math.
I know you're not good at math. I see
No,
your
it's
test
two.
scores.
It's 2 cups per wave.
Oh, it's 2 cups per wave?
Each cup has 4 tracks. There's
Oh,
2
yeah.
cups, so that's 8 tracks altogether.
16.
And then there's 6
24.
waves. So yeah,
8,
Oh,
16,
shit.
24, 32, 48.
Which is it's
No.
doubling the size of it, right? That's the
yeah,
thing.
it's literally doubling the size of the tracks.
I'm ready for
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy. It's
In the
almost
game.
like
I've been looking for a
it's
reason to
almost
play
like
it.
they were making Mario Kart 9.
They're
whole
not.
time.
They
And
because
then they were like,
because they keep
"Wait a
selling
second."
Mario Kart 8. They're never gonna make 9. It's gonna.
Well, part of it is that the game keeps selling. It hasn't
Yeah.
it reached like 50 million copies
Yeah,
so
it
far.
just keeps selling.
That's what I'm saying, though. They could have been working on this for like 4 years, and then 2 years ago they were like, I don't know that we should make another Mario Kart game. Like, we should just put this one out for this hardware." And they're like, "Oh, okay, let's do it."
You know
That
what?
doesn't mean they weren't working on it for 2 years before that.
What
They were like,
I've
"We want one on the Switch."
what I've read was like the plot twist is that Mario Kart Tour is Mario Kart 9.
Oh, how sad.
Oh,
I played it like once. I downloaded it, but
you mean
And I
the
mean-
money grab thing?
The very fact that they're adding the Mario Kart Tour tracks
Yeah.
into Mario Kart.
oh, I
into
seen that.
this Mario
I
Kart
seen
8
it under the
Deluxe.
all the Mario. I was like, what the fuck?
They're adding not a few, but like a considerable amount.
It's 75% Mario Tour. They're like, we don't want to waste these, so we're sneaking them on there, and then they're gonna give us one retro one.
Shit.
I don't
Hey,
care
I mean,
because I saw
they-
them all. I saw them
They
all
got-
from Mario Kart Wii. So if that's
Mario-
the one course, don't care. That's fine.
Coconut Ball, people flipped. People just said, you know what, man, I'm paying $25 for Coconut Ball, and
Yeah.
I get 47 other tracks for free.
Yup, let's go.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
that's it. I saw the little video. I was like, "Oh, Coconut Mall. Okay, I'm buying it. It is what it is."
It is what it is.
Sold. I'm sold.
So the next game in the article, which I'm excited because I like these games, is the Fire Emblem Warriors one. I'm like, finally a Fire Emblem I can play. Finally, here we
I don't know
go.
what Fire Emblem is.
It's a tactics game.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, you don't have the patience.
Like
for chess.
interest dropping.
Yeah, you know who's really into tactic games when we were younger? Jordan.
Jordan, yes.
I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I love this. I love this.
I was too.
You were when you were younger?
I got a glass chess set for Christmas one year. Like that much, like actual chess, not like strategy.
But it's not really like chess.
No, but you started this off by saying like.
Yeah,
chess,
but I was being-
So I told a chess story. This is your
Can you
fault.
can hear him good? You hear him fine? Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
This is your fault.
What?
If you started this off with saying it was like chess, if you didn't say that,
It's like chess because you're moving pieces around a board, but it's way more complicated than chess.
I know it's not just chess.
It's like
with
6D
Nintendo
chess.
stuff. 9D chess.
But I will probably. I don't know if I'll buy it when it comes out, but if I see it on sale for $30, I'm getting that shit.
That's not a repeat.
Are you gonna get it or no?
Probably not.
You're like
Pay
no.
full Nintendo
You,
price.
you can't. The Fire Emblem isn't tricking you to getting it.
No, yeah, just never was into Fire Emblem myself, but
Now
I
here's
mean,
a game.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I have nothing.
Next, Mario Strikers Battle League brings 5-versus-5 soccer action to the Switch. When I seen that, I was like, thank God. I thought they forgot about this. I thought they just acted like this didn't exist.
I don't know what a Mario Striker is, but I'm down.
You never played them?
No.
Oh, they're fun. They're fun little soccer
First video
games.
game I played was Wii Sports.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
we'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back to that. But this is going to be really enticing. I might drop the $60, even though I'll probably regret it instantly.
That's
But
let me drop the $60 so it's physical. So if it's trash, I'll return it for $45.
can you buy games on Amazon and then just return them?
Yes.
I might have to consider that.
I haven't tried that myself, to be
Oh,
honest.
but I don't know if you could do it new. But if you can, that's a ultra strategy. Because they give you what, 30
someone
days?
in the comments, let me know. Let me
They
know
give
if
you
this
30
works.
days to return stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
This one I'm excited about, and it's coming out this summer, so I'm like really excited
Yeah,
about
I
that.
mean,
Nintendo
it looks
Game
good.
Pass through Amazon.
Shit. Let me ask you this. How did you feel about Mario Tennis Aces?
I only downloaded the demo, and it didn't seem like enough for me to buy it. Was I still talking to Josh at the time? Yeah, I was still talking to Josh. He was like super into it. He's like, it's the greatest. And I see that they've been like dribbling out DLC. Seems like finally there's a full game, and it wasn't a full game when it came out. This looks like it has more features out of the box. Like they put more
Okay.
time into it, but it wasn't enough to grab me.
Now let me ask you, how did you feel about Mario Golf?
No, I wasn't. There's the modes look cool, but it wasn't enough for me to spend $60 on.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm like, what I've seen is like they've come out with these games like golf and tennis, things that like people generally have been pretty excited about and have enjoyed past games, but these recent entries haven't been the strongest, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of worries me a little bit about strikers. Like at this point, I'm kind of like cautiously optimistic.
No, because they've only been giving us half games for sure.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's like half or is this just like the gameplay loop is just not as good.
If I think back to like the GameCube versions of a lot of these games, they seem tighter on the GameCube than they do now.
That might be it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Strikers was, Mario Tennis seemed like a way funner game when I played it. Or was it doubles? Was it doubles on that one? Is that what that one was on GameCube? Or was that not?
You mean
not
like that's probably Double Dash?
Oh yeah,
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Everybody loves Double Dash. They'll never bring it back.
Nope.
They never bring it back. But yeah, I felt maybe it's because I was a kid. It could be that could be it. I was a kid. Things are just more entertaining as a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, they sold it though. They sold this game.
Can you
It
see
looked
yourself
good.
sitting down and playing 45 minutes of a tennis game
No,
or a golf game?
it's hard for me to play 45 minutes of anything.
Then that might be the problem.
Yeah. Like that's why I like Halo right now, because Halo I could pick up. I stopped playing the single player and I just play online, and I can pick it up and play like 5 rounds and then. But I'm sad because I was really enjoying the last event, and I didn't realize it was so short.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
I was really sad because I got the armor, but I didn't get all the things I wanted, and I didn't realize. I thought I had another week.
Speaking.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played all of it, and I did all the different things that I needed to do, all the weekly challenges.
Mm-hmm.
But there's 2 that I didn't get.
It just
Like the
didn't
last
unlock,
2.
or what?
I don't know. I don't know how that works out. Like it's just they just didn't unlock.
How do you
So
feel?
I don't know if like I missed something.
This is a
or
tangent.
possibly.
We're a tangent on Halo because we haven't got to talk about it. How do
I
you
know.
feel about the people who buy the stuff? Every time I
Oh.
see somebody, I'm like, you little bitch. You didn't
The
earn.
bastards. They're the worst, and I'm one of them.
You are. I refuse to give it. If I didn't buy the battle pass, I would have probably bought something. But because I got the
It's
battle
like-
pass, I won't.
Skin?
It's skins, it's armor pieces, it's right now. Did you see the new Halo? And
Yes.
it's the Halo ring. Yeah,
Welcome to Fortnite.
yeah.
Welcome to Fortnite.
There you go.
And every time I get killed. Can you earn that thing where you
Wow,
kill
so
somebody and you
you're
get
just
the?
You're just a default.
Yeah. No, I'm not a default. I earned my stuff. I have my own custom guy.
You're a default. Okay.
Oh my god, you don't even know what it takes to earn anything in that game.
I have never picked up the
You,
game, so
you don't even know.
By default,
You are default.
Okay, back to Switch, because we'll just argue about this.
Well,
He wants
okay,
to just
wait.
argue. Okay, go ahead.
But yes, you can earn one of those death animations.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that the flame skull.
Yeah.
You
I
can
hate
get that with the battle pass.
Oh, okay. I just haven't earned it yet.
You just have to get to like 100, level 100.
I'm at level
then you get it.
50.
You're halfway there.
I'm halfway there because I only play like an hour a night, maybe if I have time. And now that we've been shooting a lot of podcasts lately, so I have had less time.
I need on this topic while we're here.
Mm-hmm.
I need a Madden 30 seconds.
Okay, you have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Go.
So, I figured something out that proves how bad this Madden is. At least from
Yeah, because you needed to prove it to me.
Okay, well, last year, another time I got like a YouTuber celebrity person to interact with my content. I posted a TikTok about trying to grind to be top 250 on like the ranked Madden, right? And this was on February 10th, so it was to the day of yesterday. And there, my record was 275 and 103. And I started playing the game at the end of December. So that's roughly around 2 months, right? My record today is 125 and 102. So I've played half of the amount of games that I've played last year. but that's all year. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, compared to January, a week in December, and a week in February.
Dang.
I played half the games in 7 months than I did in a month and a half of last year's game.
That seems like an ungodly amount of games.
Well, it's not when you think about the amount of quits you get for.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You rarely finish a game. I think last year I had like 600 games played and like 116 games like finished.
Oh, okay.
So
oh, that makes sense when you say it like that.
Finish a game. And if
The curse of being too damn good.
Yeah. Well, also being too damn bad at times. Like it goes both ways.
He's quitting some too.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
And that was another Madden 30 seconds.
Yes.
Not a Madden minute. So the next game, Chrono Cross Remastered, you're not going to care about that. I'm very excited about this because I've repeatedly tried to get the ROMs for this game and they're always broken. Like they just freeze. So it's a hard game or it's been, like, my experience, it's been hard for me to get it to run. So I'm here. I feel bad. I felt like I should buy this and I need to go buy one of the Mana games to support all these weird, quirky, like remasters and
one of the Madden games?
No. No, not Madden. There's no Madden on Switch.
Yeah.
Did you played anything in this series or no?
I have not.
You haven't played
Honestly, I know.
You haven't played Chrono Trigger?
I have not.
Oh.
And that's something I need to play at some point.
Let me tell you something about Chrono Trigger. Because I played it and I beat it and I got all the endings. Like I was really into it. That game, when you play it, you're gonna think like, this is how I thought. I was like, how was this made in 1994? It is so nice and tight and like all the things you can do. It's just like, if they made this then, why aren't they making better games than this now? It's still on my top 10, like right there next to Hollow Knight and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time. Like it's one of the best games I've ever played.
I mean, that's the benefit of having a full-fledged team backed by a corporation that, you know, and they have a plan in place, not like, oh, we're just testing some things out. Oh crap, we're running out of time. Let's just do this. And then it's in production hell for years. No, this is something that like they had time, they had resources, and honestly, programming was, you know, games were simpler.
Yeah, they definitely were simpler, and they like it's so advanced. It's very strange. Like it's hard to explain, but it's like it doesn't feel like it was made, because I think I replayed it and beat it like and did everything again in like 2014, I think, or 13, and I was still like, God damn, this is crazy. It is.
Yeah,
really
when did it come out again?
It came out in 1994.
And Chrono Trigger, right?
Yeah, Chrono Trigger. Chrono Cross came out. It was a PlayStation 1 game, so it came out sometime around the millennium.
Yeah, so I mean that was like well into the life cycle of a SNES. So I mean, they knew what kind of hardware they were dealing with, so they can definitely pull out more out of that system. So that makes sense.
But the bad thing is, I heard not every port is good. So
no, that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's what kind of stops me from trying, because I like. Like,
don't buy it on Steam. I heard the Steam one's not good.
Yeah, exactly. That's my concern.
Yeah, it's one of the problems.
It's rare. And I'm not like one of those console people that's like, oh my gosh, it happens all the time. But it's like, if that's like the main way to get your games, right? Then it's just like the fact that there can be inconsistency with games that are older. I don't know. It makes me upset. Like,
well, no, that game was not remastered, but brought up to PC. But they just took. Sometimes they take liberties when they bring it up.
Yeah, well, I think that Steam should be like, this game shouldn't be able to be bought. Is it free or is it a purchase?
There's no. I don't know.
No, that's what I'm
There's
saying.
no
like,
games on Steam that can't be bought.
Like as a game store, it's like the Switch. Like some of the stuff on the Switch is like,
it's the same, but it's worse.
Yeah,
it's worse on Steam.
Like, this is a frog jumping on a dot.
But sometimes sometimes gems come out of that. Sometimes it's like this stupid.
I still think there should be some regulation for it.
Yeah, I mean, Nintendo just gave up on regulations. Remember when they cared about stuff like that? They just said, "We're gonna have 1,000 games a week come out." I'm so excited.
These do not have the Nintendo seal of quality on them.
A game a game that does have a Nintendo seal of quality on it that came out this week was Retro Bowl.
Oh yeah, I forgot to buy
Retro Bowl
it.
was amazing.
Have you seen? It's like a new game, but it's like Techno Bowl,
Yeah, it's like Tecmo Bowl, but it's
like on the
Oh.
Super NES and stuff.
yeah,
But
it's
it's
updated today, so it has all the not rosters, but all the uniforms and the colors and everything, and it's really cool. Like you only play offense.
even on
really-
on this. Have you been playing it on the Switch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can play. So it's touchscreen and it's with the controller. I like controller obviously, and you just play offense and it's really
So it's not
simple.
2 players.
I don't know. I don't think.
What do you mean? You have it?
I don't think it is. I haven't really.
He's
I don't
been
see a way
selling
to-
this game to me for like a month.
Well, yeah, because for me, it's like I want people to know about it
Mm-hmm.
because it's a free app, like on the App Store, right? And so you think about
okay.
that, you're like, whatever. Like that's how I was like, it's
With no respect in
yeah.
the free.
it's probably garbage. Like it is what it is. And then I had someone was like, "Have you played this?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, "I'll give it a chance." And I'm like, "Oh, this is actually like a great game. Like regardless of anything else, it's a
Yeah.
great game." And so I'm just like, I have to spread the
Maybe I should at least download on my phone.
yeah,
but-
just try it on your phone. It's
Back to Chrono.
Yeah,
We're
back
so
to-
diverse. Like we cannot get
Whoa.
through.
Wow.
No,
It's
well,
all.
this is
It's
a-
all of
this
us
is a
together. It's
Nintendo
not
thing.
one of us.
It's a Nintendo thing. It came out on the Switch. It was only $3. So this is it's.
So now I have to, and now I have to pay $5 because I was a little lagger.
Pre-order.
I will be buying Chrono Cross. I'm going to be excited about that. Hopefully it works, and it's coming out with the developer's original title that was like a text-based adventure. It comes with it. I'm not going to play that.
Yeah, this was like apparently it's coming out with something that you had to get it. I forget what it was. It was like some additional add-on or something. Yeah, but yeah, it's they're it's nice that they're putting in more stuff. To
Yeah.
it.
I rather would have had Chrono Trigger.
Well,
Give
you
me
and a lot of
make
people.
me charge $10 more. You think maybe? I wonder if it's going to come to what's it called, to the Nintendo retro platform thing,
I doubt it.
because it's
But
Square.
it would
Well,
be a nice
it was Square
surprise.
Soft, I think, at the time. So I don't really know how all that works.
I mean, as far as I know, that's still the same company. It's just now they combined with Enix, and now it's Square Enix.
So come on, Square Enix, come on,
Yeah.
help a brother
Yeah.
out. Then
on.
the next game, I was surprised. I was like, some of these games should have been out before the pandemic, and they would have made so much money.
Oh yeah,
Because
They're a little late
everybody
on this one.
everyone pulled out all their Wii stuff, like including me. Everyone like, I just need some comfort gaming. The Wii Sports, well, what is it called? What is it called? Nintendo Switch Sports now. I'm excited just to play bowling, and hopefully they brought back some of those amazing tunes that are just
Pull
memes
it
now.
down so I can see some of the sports on the
Oh.
little picture they show.
It doesn't say. Oh,
No,
right
it's
here.
like on the picture. Oh, okay.
That's not a picture. It's just a
So,
video.
Sword play, soccer, badminton, volleyball.
Yeah, I
And
guess.
bowling.
I guess I wonder. This is, you know what they should have done with this game when I was watching it. I was like, this should have been what is it? Like Halo Infinite. They should have just had the original. It should have been free to play. They should have made it free to play, and then added games and shuffled them out, and then paid for whatever, like outfits and stuff. I feel like that could have worked because everyone wants to play this.
Am I tripping? Or tennis was part of Wii Sports, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then why are they like, when they made this article, why are they talking about joining bowling will be tennis? Like it's a new thing.
I think they're just saying. I think the article's just written like that.
I'm stupid.
Oh yeah, like Wii Bowling's back. By the way,
Yeah.
it also comes with. Yeah, it's just.
I wish it would have
they
just had
really-
at least all the original games on the
My
first one.
favorite game was baseball. Where's the baseball?
Yeah, there's no big. I wish they had boxing. Boxing is fun.
too. Boxing with the Joy-Con now.
Oh
you
my
can actually
gosh.
have accurate hits and not just like slashes with the Wii controller.
Yeah, maybe the.
Hey,
maybe
if
there'll be some
you
DLC.
want boxing on the Nintendo Switch, have I got a game for you? It's called Arms.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the game.
I knew you were going to say that, but
Everybody-
that didn't make it any less disappointing.
I think that's one of those games where like
If it
everyone
was on
played it.
sale, I would buy it, but it's $60 still.
Oh yeah, it's still 60. Everyone played it with the.
I bought that game.
Uh-huh.
Haven't played it once. If you want, you can borrow it.
Nope. Don't want to.
No, I've already rented one game from you, and sometimes I hit a thing in a game where I get so far, and then I'm like, okay, that's it, and that's where I am. I'm out on a Link's Awakening, even though I like the game.
He lost it.
No, I didn't. Don't say that. Don't make him nervous. I didn't lose it. It's in the Switch right now.
I'm looking
Okay.
at it right now.
But and this game isn't going to be a full $60. It's going to be like $40.
Eric's gonna come back next time and be like, "Where's my game?"
He is.
Where's my game?
Hey, where is it? Where is it at?
Where is it?
Triangle strategy. I don't care. I don't care about triangle strategy. It looks pretty. I
mean,
like
likewise.
the 2 point whatever they're calling this new pixel art situation. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the look of it, but I try to play that other game, and like just starting it, there's 9 different characters you can play as. The Octopack Traveler or whatever, and I was like, this is too much.
Looked familiar. That's what it is.
It looks from. Oh yeah, that's what it's from. It's the same people. But I was like,
Yeah.
this is too intense.
And I love how they're coming out with like these games where it's like, oh, here's our next project. It's a project titled Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
Project named Triangle Strategy, and that's just the name of the game.
It's stuck, guys. It's stuck. We tried it.
Yeah.
It's stuck. And they also announced the remakes for the Frontline Mission games. I'm not that excited about those. I guess people are. I don't know. They're mech games.
This was a weird direct.
Yeah, it
like
was.
they have so many things from the 90s that they're just bringing back and remastering or just up-resing them. And
I think a lot of these projects are longer. Like it's been like a 2-3 year development cycle. I think a lot of these projects were supposed to come out a year ago, maybe even 2 years ago, but all got delayed. So it's like now we're getting all these, like we're just getting slammed with all these remakes at one time. Yeah. I just think the teams have finally got their shit together and we're able to like work easier.
I mean, hey, the 90s kids are fucking living right now.
Yeah.
That's me.
Like, were you a 90s kid and a fan of JRPGs? I mean,
No,
I kind of was.
I was not.
I kind of was. Yeah, you weren't even born yet. So I'm excited for the people who like those games. I don't know.
Likewise.
The Splatoon 3, man, this feels like I'm finally going to get into Splatoon.
Yes.
I've been wanting to buy it. Every time it's on sale, I'm like, Eric, should I buy this game?
Yes.
And he's like, yeah. I'm like,
Join us.
It's too long.
Join
it's
us
too,
in the ink.
It's gone too far. It's been 2 games, and this game's been out for like 4 years. I can't get in. It's too late.
Admittedly, I can understand your hesitation. But day one, I mean, get in there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to on this one and just join the fray.
Yeah.
You know how like some people would play the game too. Like, have you ever seen those compilations of people playing Halo Reach for like 10 years, and they like go into the map, they just throw a grenade in one direction, and then they just run and they just go around and they just start shooting before they go because they just know wherever all the spawn points and everything are, and it's just like that's how I feel it would be with Splatoon 3. So the salmon run mode, was that in 2?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So Salmon Run is just a team of 4 player versus environment. Your goal is to get these salmon eggs into a basket, and you have to fight off all these salmonids that are trying to. Yes. They're just running up against you and trying to kill you and steal their eggs back. And yeah, the more eggs you get, the higher your score is. And,
So you're the bad guy is what I just got from that.
I mean, okay.
That game has a bunch of weird lore.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. Because like
cats.
the person that there's a little hub world in these games, and then whenever you want to play this mode, you go up to this like seedy looking shack off to the corner of the hub, and it even says like, "Wow, this place is kind of seedy," and then you go in, and it's just like a radio shaped in the like a wooden radio in the shape of a bear's head. And it's basically some guy just saying like, "Hey kid, want to do a job? I'll pay you. Get these salmon eggs for me."
That was real shady. Yeah, the lore of Splatoon, if you deep dive into that, it's a lot
I
of
think I
weird.
watched the game theory on it, but it was only a year ago.
Not a
So I
theory.
quit.
It's a game theory. I haven't watched one of those in a long time.
I quit. I've been watching all of the Five Nights at Freddy ones.
He's still pushing Five Nights at Freddy for like it's been 5 years or
It's
whatever.
been almost 10 years. I've been rewatching all the stuff, and it's like 8 years ago, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is probably how you guys feel about stuff. Like, 8 years ago, I still remember playing the first one in class. Like,
Gosh.
this is
I mean, it's
wild.
one of those things where it's like yes, but less. it like the games that we enjoy is more of like, oh yeah, we're playing them and maybe we're live streaming them and everything is fun. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's more like, how much can Matt Pat monetize this one?
Yeah, I feel like that's the challenge. Is like, how many times can I do this?
Well, also, there's just so much stuff in that game.
Yeah, the lore is deep.
Yeah, and it's to the point where it's like he has to make so many videos because it's like, is this lore or is this not lore?
Yeah, came across this guy Z Link or something like that on YouTube, and he deep dives into like Zelda lore. And he uses like the encyclopedias and stuff. And then he's just asking questions I didn't even think to ask.
Yeah, exactly.
When I just watched the whole video, it was a 20-minute video on the fire dragon from Ocarina of Time and who he is in time, and if the dragon in Wind Waker is his descendant, and who built the fire temple, because it wasn't the Gorons, because the aesthetic of when you go to the Goron place, the aesthetic of it is like a caveman. They have crude drawings and stuff, and it's just etched out of their architecture is just etched out of the mountain. But when you go there, it's like actually like somebody built it, and it's a monument or a temple. And why does it have jail cells in it? Like the guy goes so I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I need to keep this information in my head.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give you a spoiler alert. It all doesn't matter. This is story is always such a secondary thing in a lot of these like main like Zelda games.
They don't give any fucks. It's ridiculous.
They really don't. It's just
that's
they
why
just
I like real games like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's all story and no.
It's all.
People have tied so many things together in Zelda, and the funny part is like the maps are never the same. But people are like, well, this is the same place in this game, and this is the same. It's like you find there's a ranch in Ocarina of Time, and you find it in Breath of the Wild, but it's like not where it's supposed to be. It's kind of where it's supposed to be, but it's not. It's
basically just a lot of references, but it's like I enjoy that because it's got this whole legacy to it. Like it just knows. Yeah, these are names that you recognize, and it's just like nice nods.
Yeah,
but don't like I wouldn't build any theories out of them because it's like there's nothing there.
I was thinking I came up with a whole fan fiction for another game or for a storyline for Zelda.
I don't think that's the right word.
Is fan fiction only porn?
No.
Okay. I'm like, I had a whole thing about they should let Ganondorf. They should just give him time travel. Whatever they got to do, give him time travel, and he goes and sees all the times his incarnations, or they're bringing it back, keeps getting defeated. Yeah, kind of like he gets to see all how everybody was defeated, and how he ends up taking over is it like he goes and he becomes a benevolent king. Like he takes over as king of Hyrule. He becomes a benevolent king. He gets the royal family out, but everybody loves him, like for real, and like everything seems like it's perfect. And then so when Link comes, because he's summoned, by the whatever, that like people don't like that Link's there because they think everything's fine already. But it's like, seedily under, there's dark magic. But everybody's like down for it. I had a whole thing in my head about it. I was like, because then it changes the whole tone of the game from like you're one little guy and you're going against this dark power to like you're going against the establishment that everybody likes, and you're like a rebel. With Link the Rebel. It was a whole. I drive a lot, so I have a lot of time for like these wild things. I was like, they should do one where Zelda's the bad guy and Ganon and Link have the, because it's always different editions of them. They have to link up because Zelda, and like I had like a tag where like they're trying to they're getting blown away or something, and then Zelda says, "This will be my legend," and I was like. In my own head, I had.
Wow. You're getting deep into it, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. It'd be like that.
But they'll never make that game because they only. You have to submit a good mechanic to Nintendo. They'll be like, "Oh, we'll build a Zelda around that."
You should just submit switching between Ganon and Link.
They'll be like, "Ganon's a bad guy. It doesn't work."
I mean, you're close. You're already close to that. I mean, they did that with Hyrule Warriors.
Oh, they did what?
You're switching between different characters on the field.
That game is so much, but I do like it. That game is ridiculous.
It is, yeah. Those Dragon Warriors-esque games are very.
Yeah, they're extra.
They're a lot. There's a lot to handle.
When you start getting tingle and you're fighting against you don't even know what I'm talking about. But when you get tingle and you're fighting against hordes, it's just like, what do you used to always say? Every day we're traveling further away from God. That's what that feels like.
Every day we stray farther from
Yeah, that's what it feels like. So back to the announcements. They are adding a loser mode and a you're too much mode to Metroid Dread.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm playing it now.
There's no reason to play that game and try to not get hit. I don't know.
That is too much.
I don't know what you're doing with your life. That and then there's an easy mode. An easy mode. No, that game's about sucking until you get better.
Let's go.
Oh my! I became a man playing that game.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't got time for that.
You gotta give people the at least the chance.
No, this is like a Dark Souls situation.
Some of them.
This is a get good situation.
No. I'm playing Star Wars again.
Which one?
The good one?
Yeah.
I put it on easy mode.
No, that game. Did you play that? Did you play? What is it? Fallen Order?
Jedi Order or something?
Jedi Order?
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
That.
I haven't.
Oh, it's really good. But it's a learning curve. Cause you go to play it like a regular like Star Wars game. You're like, I'm gonna run in there, I'm gonna hit everything with my lightsaber, and then you'll get eaten by like a big monster.
That makes sense.
He looked like he didn't even know how to interpret that.
I was on the planet that you go to get the double lightsaber,
Mm-hmm.
and I do it at the beginning of the game because why would you not? And I couldn't even get past like the little stuff.
Oh, what a loser!
There. I was like, I'm putting it on easy mode to get through this part, so I
Mm-hmm.
can just get it and then go back to like the main storyline. And then I just never put it back.
You know, I found that organically really early in the game.
Wow.
'Cause I found
watched
that
a video
workbench.
about it, and they were like, the first things you should do. And it showed like the first part, and then the second thing was like, go get the other lightsaber. I was like, or the other part of the lightsaber. I was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'll go do that.
I don't even love the double lightsaber because I can't parry as easily. With one, I can parry easier. It's just how it works. You don't give me that look.
I gave you that look.
Don't give me the look.
It's easier that way.
Next,
Okay,
the Kirby Forgotten Lands and the Forgotten Land. The more I see it, the more I'm actually into this game. It's Mario Odyssey. Let's go.
what's Kirby?
It's Mario Odyssey, but
Yeah.
Kirby.
pink
I'm okay.
ball?
I love Kirby. I don't think who doesn't like Kirby.
I mean, what's not to love?
He's funny. He's there to save the day. He likes to snack. He likes to sleep. That's me.
Wow. That's a hero we can get behind.
Exactly. And the biggest announcement that is
Wait, before we move on.
Before
Have you seen any of the arts that people have made for Kirby after this recent trailer?
No, what do I Google?
I don't know what you can Google, but it's basically, well, search Kirby mouthful mode and then Twitter.
This sounds like a dangerous search.
Well, they can't see
I
it.
know the internet.
Because as you've seen in the trailer, if you've seen it, there is a mouthful mode that
Yes, that's the new thing that they showed.
lets Kirby
Halfway
partially
eat things.
consume very large objects, and it's very disturbing. People's imaginations have gone wild with this.
Oh, I hope this works. There's the hashtag mouthful mode on Twitter. Oh my god, that's perfect. It shows the Chicago bean. That's fucking perfect. The car salesman slaps the roof of the car. This Kirby can fit so much fucking car in it. Oh. Here's Kirby using his mouthful mode to take the money from my wallet. Just like the Forgotten Land has a tight grip on my wallet. I'm so excited. Wow. This Fast and the Furious is it's the last scene from the Fast and Furious where what's his name died and he's driving the Kirby car.
Oh no.
Man. You're right. This is wonderful. This is wonderful.
The whole room is in mouthful mode.
Jeez. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Please
you.
please enjoy.
This, oh my god. There's a you know how like there's those little animations in Mario Super Mario World where he destroys the castle? Well, the castle, half the castle is Kirby eating it. Oh my god, that's great. That's great.
Fantastic. The internet's great.
Okay, and then the big announcement that man, that was great. I'm glad that you stopped me from. That's something I had no idea about. Huh?
I'm gonna take a nap off screen.
You're gonna take a nap off screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do this next segment.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So this is, you don't understand. There's been a lot of vocal people about this for 20 years, and Nintendo finally said, "Shut up, your goddamn mouths." And here's Earthbound. Here's
Okay.
Earthbound.
That is true, but there's still going to be people very, very vocal because we still haven't gotten Mother 3.
Yeah, I know. But come on.
But they did bring Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings, Mother 1 and Mother 2, not respectively. But yeah, I mean, at least they're bringing them to the Switch. So now that's
Maybe I'll try. I've
something.
never played it before, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, Smash Brothers was my
I don't
first.
even know what an Earthbound is.
It's all right. You don't have to. It's
Most
a
people
very.
didn't.
Those games are weird. They're weird games. I know some of the lore around them. They're weird games. It's to do with aliens and dreams and these kids having to save the world. And
Whack.
Mother 3 is racist, right? There's like that. Isn't there like a weird racist thing that like it doesn't translate well to English?
no idea.
Yeah, I think I watched Did you know gaming or one of those videos about Mother 3, which is like it's like doesn't translate well to America. So probably part of the reasons why they didn't bring it over. But yeah, for all those people who's been shouting for all these years, and every Nintendo Direct since they began, like since the first Nintendo Direct, people have been, "Where's Earthbound?" So
Earthbound doesn't exist.
now they don't have to say it anymore. Now they'll find a new thing like Pokemon sucks or whatever else they'll argue about.
Yeah.
Another one I don't really care about. Advance Wars 1 and 2. People are excited. Enjoy. I'm happy for you to enjoy it.
I don't even know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, is that going to be it? I think. Oh,
There's
Portal
a
1 and
few other
2.
things.
I was hella surprised. I don't know if I'll
Yeah.
buy it, but I'm very excited that Portal 1 and 2 lives.
Which is funny too, because like they're releasing this right around when they're going to start releasing the Steam Deck.
Oh, that's perfect. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's a lot of Valve in 1 month. It's more Valve than the last 6 years.
Where's Portal 3?
They don't do okay. So Valve has a problem. They don't make threes.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
don't-
you
they
know
don't
about
have
it?
Didn't they do a Super Bowl commercial a couple years ago? They were gonna make a Portal 3 or something like that.
Did they do a Super Bowl commercial?
Pretty sure. At least I think there was a Super Bowl commercial with Portal.
I forgot. It could have
I don't know.
existed. I forgot.
So,
But if people have not played these games, they're the best games of their generation. They're really innovative. It's pretty nuts how good those games are. The atmosphere is really great. GLaDOS is great. I think that was like the old school memes were like heavy Portal memes with
Yeah,
the
they were.
companion cube and all that stuff. That goes back
The
to
cake.
yeah, the cake is a lie. Yeah, that's a pretty exciting for that to come back. I hope people play that.
Yeah,
MLB
definitely.
2022. Don't
That game
care.
looks rough.
Don't
it
care.
It looked bad.
It looks very rough.
I skipped on that part.
Kind of
They had to make some sacrifice to get that thing to run.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna. I mean, it'll probably look like a Xbox 360 game. So,
Which is surprising because like 2K, which is the basketball game, looks okay on the Switch. Like even playing it on the PS5 and going to the Switch when my PS5 was broken, I was like, oh, this isn't like that drastically bad.
and there's less movement. It should look nicer. It should look super
exactly.
beautiful. That's a good point.
At least like the environment should look good.
Mm-hmm.
And in baseball, there's only like 2 players on the
And there's
on the
not.
site
There's
at the
nothing
same
else
time.
happening. There's
Yeah.
there's sometimes there's a pop fly, but it's really just the pitcher, the runner, and then like it's
And
not
then
a lot to generate.
Depending on the camera, on some cameras you don't even see the other base runners. It's literally just here. That's how I have to play because I'm bad at the game. So it's easier to see where the ball's at.
I mean, now look, there might be a lot of intensive processing done to get the weather just right.
Yeah, that's something they do.
Well,
No,
you have a point there, Eric. And okay, so this next announcement, I was like laughing. I was like, "That's weird," and then I laughed more when I was watching the trailer because I realized I was like, because I played it. So it's the Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. It's a remake, and as soon as I seen them battling side to side like that, I knew what was happening. It's a remake or an upgrade or whatever of the original Wii game, not the Force Unleashed game that everyone played. That like the good one. It's the mediocre one, and then the nail in the coffin is they talked about the multiplayer, which was only on the Wii one.
What's the difference?
The game's different. It was back in the day where they used to make one game and like multiple developers on different systems. Yeah. So it's a whole different. It looks the same and it goes through the same things, but the gameplay is completely different than the Xbox ones.
Do you two people remember the Star Wars? What are they called? A lightsaber fighting game on the
Jedi Academy.
Is that what it was? I have no clue.
I think so.
It could have been Force Unleashed because Force Unleashed has a Jedi fighting.
It was literally only like combat with the lightsaber.
Yeah, I think Jedi fight. Is it? What did you say?
Jedi Academy.
I think it was.
I played a lot of time in that.
Hello there.
And it was multiplayer, so like me and my brother would play it. Good times. Unless I false remember that, but I'm pretty sure.
No, what you're saying is I can see it.
It was split screen multiplayer.
I could see it.
It was like we and then bang, 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 bang. Yeah, good times.
Was that the noise?
Yeah. And I remember I would always die to Grievous because he had like 6 lightsabers and I had 1.
Yeah, battle of numbers. I mean,
that's just how that goes. I don't know if you remember. This is a Josh heavy episode. If you're out there, so we had a friend who only would have one system. The rest of us had multiple systems. We had a Wii Plus, like how you do with the Switch, and he would have the Wii. He only had the Wii, so he'd play all the Wii games, and then we'd come over and be like, "What is this?" He goes, "Oh yeah, it's the Wii version," and he had the Force Unleashed game, and I would watch him play it, and then we would play the 2 players. And the 2 players is funny because they kept like the ragdoll effects and like the force push. So like, when you use the powers on each other, it was just ridiculous. It's like you would just push them and they would just fly across the screen. It was a good times though. I don't think people are gonna buy it though. It's not that good of a game. That's just not the best version. Go on Steam and buy the old one. Actually, you can buy the old ones on Xbox and PlayStation. I think they're backwards compatible, so I think they're on their stores.
I never played it. I played the opening sequence and never played it.
Yeah, it's a fun. I mean, it's a button mashy game. It's not. It was fun at the time. But it's not super special. Okay. Disney's trying to do a kart racer.
From what I saw, it looked good.
It looked fine, but I have Mario Kart. I got 48 new tracks.
It's free to play. So
oh yeah, that was the good part. I remember when they finally said it's a free to play. I was like, oh, okay, that might work. Well, it looks like the Disney Infinity Racer. That's what it looks like.
That's fine.
Yeah, it kind of does.
So it's like cool. I've always wanted to play a game with Jack Sparrow on it, other than Kingdom Hearts. So I guess I got it. And then No Man's Sky is coming to Switch. They waited till the game was done, and then finally they're putting it on Switch. It's a good game. It's a fun game now. Unfortunately, I bought it when it first came out. But I bought it a second time because I'm dumb on PlayStation so I can play it in VR, and it's really fun in VR. It's okay, but it's a lonely, dark world out there. And then I don't know how to say that. What is it? Klonoa?
Yeah.
Klonoa.
I never even heard of those games. So
is that bootleg Sonic?
No.
With the ring and everything?
No, but it looks slow. The gameplay they showed, like it just looks slow.
I think it was like a PlayStation platformer.
Was it a PlayStation? Oh.
Okay, look, hold on. You can't tell me that's not bootleg Sonic. It's blue, red shoes, yellow gloves, and look, it's holding a
Sonic has white gloves. Sonic has white gloves.
Yeah, Klonoa 1 was on PlayStation in 97, and Klonoa 2 was on PlayStation 2 in 2001.
Wow.
Oh, shit. I'm not going to buy this. I'm not going to buy that. And there's a new drum game. I'm not going to play that either. Rhythm drums. Even though it has a Zelda. Okay, I'm talking shit, but I did download it on Game Pass, and I played through the Dragon Ball The Dragon Ball Z, or it's either, is it Dragon Ball opening song or Dragon Ball
Nice.
Z? So I did play that. I can't help it.
That's not very
And I think it was the One Piece, one of the One Piece intros too. I played that one too.
Nice.
But it's like Guitar Hero, but it's not. And then we got Cuphead, the DLC. Cool. Never even played Cuphead. Cuphead should be on Game Pass. Why is it not on Game Pass? Right? It should be on Game Pass.
No
It's an
idea.
Xbox game. It's an Xbox Studio game. It should be on Game Pass.
I don't know.
weird.
That's odd.
We got Assassin's Creed, the XEO collection. Great games. Those are all three of those are really great games. That's even the $60, $20 a game it's still worth it. Those games are really solid. And that's when the Assassin's Creed storyline was making sense at that time. The worst game they talked about, this stupid Kingdom Hearts Cloud version. Don't buy this, guys. Stop buying these. I don't know who's buying these. You don't want to play Kingdom Hearts having to be tethered to the internet all day. Like this, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Help me understand, Eric. Why are they making these? Who wants?
I can't help you with that.
Like, I know I buy digitally, so I understand you can make the same argument, because some games like on Switch, when you have the Super Nintendo games, it has to check in once a week that you still own it.
The problem is that this is dependent on your internet connection, and the quality will suffer if your internet connection isn't good or it dips in quality at times.
And it's like, well, I can't play this single player game now because I'm not on the internet. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, just the older games they could have got over. And then we just didn't have, at least only did this with 3 and not with the other. Like, there are PlayStation 2 games. It's like no need to do
No,
this.
they're all cloud.
I know, but it's ridiculous. At least the older ones should be
Oh, okay.
on a cartridge. That's a whole nother problem too. What's on the cartridge? If you're a game collector, it's over, man. It's over. The game that you get on the cartridge is not the game you're playing. So if there's some craziness happening and all you have are your cartridges, you're gonna pop that shit in and it's gonna say connect to the internet. There's no more collecting. It's over. It was, I think, after 360, it was done.
It feels like it. I mean, it's getting more and more games are releasing as like digital only, or even if you do get the physical edition, a physical copy of a game, it's not going to be the same right out of the gate.
It
makes you wonder about
they sell Fortnite at Walmart. They sell Fortnite at Walmart. That's a free to play game that they sell with some V-Bucks that you buy a thing with. I don't know if it has a disc in it.
And maybe some skins. You never know.
Oh yeah, you get a few
Yeah,
skins.
it's definitely skins.
It's just
you'll get the one that's in stores right now is the Joker one. So you get the Joker, you get Harley Quinn, you get a glider, you get a backpack, and you get that many V-Bucks. I think $20 is 50,000 V-Bucks, something like that. 20,000 V-Bucks. So it's more than if you would just buy it on the console, but it's still just them wanting.
It's
to
just
buy it.
it's only
just
for
parents
it's for
to buy
older
it.
people. Yeah, it's for older people. Like,
still just for
my
that.
grandson loves the Fortnite. I'm gonna buy him the game, and then
And if
the
you
kid gets
did
it and
that-
just looks at it and tries to figure out. Oh, I guess I just put this code
Yeah,
in my
you would-
already existing Fortnite
They
game.
wouldn't be disappointed because they would, like I said, they'd get the Joker something.
Unless they already had the Joker thing.
But
Yeah.
they would have had to buy it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, what if the kid already had
Then they still
Fortnite?
get
He'd get the V-Bucks.
20,000 V-Bucks.
I don't know,
It's a
man.
lot.
It's just
Oh my gosh!
My son loves Naruto, and now he comes with a gun.
Naruto is in Fortnite.
Naruto's in Fortnite.
Believe it.
Yeah, believe it.
Right now it's Silk
Naruto,
Sonic
Sasuke, and isn't Kakashi in there too?
Yes.
Dang, I don't keep up. I used to keep up just to like see what was in it. Not play it, but I watched the little videos when they released. The last one I think I watched was Spider-Man. But you see Spider-Man was in PUBG too?
Was he?
Yeah, they added Spider-Man. There's a whole cinematic where it's doing that thing where like it's closing or it's expand, whatever, however it works in PUBG, but you got to get out of the dead zone, and like Spider-Man grabs a person and helps them get out of it. It was you only get one moment. That's what it felt like. Have you watched Family Guy before? there's a running gag to the whole series where Spider-Man will save people, and he goes, "You only get one." Right, and then he'll go,
Everybody
right,
gets
Peter.
one.
Everybody gets one, right, Peter. And then and then like the longer it goes, Peter's like, yeah, I guess so. I guess everybody gets one, whatever he says. But it felt like that. That's what it felt like. And then we have a Gundam game.
Nice.
Okay, I guess it's the action RPG battles. We'll see.
You can just skip through these.
I know. I don't even know. Goonfunding soon. I don't even know what that
I
is.
didn't put a picture for a reason.
Yeah, they didn't even. The article doesn't even have a picture on it.
Yeah, the rest of these are just like, oh yeah,
the rest of these
all
are
the little really quick clips
trash.
that they showed at the different parts of the direct.
Oh, I'm glad I can play 2 Point Campus again. Thank you.
Yeet.
And the newest
Again?
Demon Slayer game. Really exciting. But so like I said earlier, I didn't expect anything from it. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like I was excited about a lot of things. By your tone, I'm assuming that you didn't like this direct.
Well, you also have to understand that like Nintendo is like a secondary console for me.
There's a secondary console for all of us.
Well, but like I didn't grow up with it, so a lot of this stuff doesn't mean anything to me. It's like, okay, I'm gonna play the Mario Kart stuff because I like Mario Kart. I'm gonna try the Disney stuff because it's free to play. If this Kirby game is good, I'll buy it because it's the first party Nintendo game, and those are fun to play. That's about it. The sports one, no. I'm not even gonna pretend.
Was everybody shocked that there was no Breath of the Wild at all?
No.
No, not really.
I think I'm really now they're pushing. Didn't they say that this generation is going to last another 5 years or something? Did they just make a statement about that?
Yeah, they said that like the system's pretty much halfway through its lifespan. But I mean, that could be very well like hey, the PlayStation 4 is still like in not its final stages. They're still making them. So I mean, they're still releasing games for it. So it's not dead yet. So I mean, that you could easily construe that as like, oh, the Switch is halfway through, but it doesn't mean a new console isn't somewhere on the horizon.
I think it's going to be 2024.
Well, because
2024, that's what I think.
Yeah, and then the problem is that the shortages that we're seeing right now is really what's screwing things over. I mean,
the supply chain's all fucked up.
Yeah, so that's probably the main reason why we're not getting a new Switch anytime soon. Is because of that.
And yeah, because Breath of the Wild does now feel like it's going to be a cross system thing where they're going to make it for both. Because it just, I mean, that just fits the MO. Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild. What's the other one? There's another one somewhere. Was Wind Waker on both? Was it on Wii and no?
One.
Huh?
Breath of the Wild 1.
Yeah. So Breath of the Wild was supposed to come out like 2 years before.
Oh yeah, it was delayed quite a bit.
So we're just gonna have the same thing happen again.
Yeah, that's gonna happen again.
Maybe.
That means I'm not gonna buy a new Switch probably.
Like what do you mean? Like
an OLED. I don't. Yeah.
Oh, why would you?
I think.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're playing it mostly docked, then there's no real reason to.
Yeah, not like me.
I if anything, I should have upgraded to the red box at the time.
Oh yeah. I mean, at least that way you get more battery.
Yeah, maybe if I can get one on sale, but I don't play it enough to justify that.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Are you in the first batch of the Steam Deck?
No, not the first batch.
Oh, that
Are
sucks.
we gonna get it unboxed?
Honestly, though, like I'm okay with that. I just kind of want to see how it is. Like if there's any reason that I want to cancel it because I'm not. It's like I have my PC here. I have no real reason to get that.
But it's a crazy piece of technology.
It's wild that they're doing it, and it'll be interesting to see how well it actually does perform. But I mean, it's not like I have like all the like reason to want to play PC games on the go, you know.
Imagine playing.
So it.
On the go.
I'm imagine. But yeah, I mean, it's just more of like if it does become like this thing that's like, oh, this is actually really interesting to use just on the go for more than just games, then maybe I'll keep the pre-order and see how it goes.
Yeah, I want one because I don't have a PC, so I have a whole Steam Deck library that I could be just playing games on.
Me too.
There you go.
I have 6 games.
Yeah, I have like
I
100
Five Nights
games.
at Freddy's games.
Since it docks, I would just get like I would keep buying Jackbox games on there and just use the dock. And I mean, I use that on my Switch now, but so who knows what the future holds, because this was pretty cool. Eric's back. He'll probably be a little bit more consistent and not afraid to die.
Yep.
And there's Jordan wants to come on.
Yeah.
The audience doesn't know what that means, but Jordan really wants to come on. It's going to be a little bit hard to see when he can like do it, because he's a different time zone. So, but I think that's going to be one of the next steps going forward. And then there's some other people in our friend group that I want to have on too. So, and then we can have a few people on. We can start doing a little bit more panel-y stuff, because you can have 100 people on this. So, so we'll figure it out. But this was really fun. Eric, thank you for joining us. Trey, thank you for letting it be Trey Day. Like this video, comment, subscribe. We want to hear from you guys. We want to just see that subscriber count go up. We appreciate every subscriber. Yeah, let me quit my job, please. Do you know what it's like to go to work every day? All right, Eric. Thank you. Adios, everybody. We'll see you next week. You know, this is perfect because my